Good morning, world. It's Deborah here. So today's my day one, and the schedule that I'm going to follow is fast Monday, have an eat day Tuesday, fast Wednesday, eat day Thursday, fast Friday, and then eat days on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, day one. Woo! Anyway, my plan is to just make all these little clips, put them together after a 30-day go of this, and just share my experiences and my thoughts, my impressions, my struggles, my victories, all that kind of stuff, and just hope to encourage others who are considering this. Good morning, world. It's Deborah here. So today is day 2 of my alternate day fasting regimen. I've made a 30-day commitment, so today's officially day 2. And I've been fasting since 5 o'clock last night, which is about 14 hours now. And so by the time I go through all today and into tomorrow, it'll be somewhere around 40 hours. I'm not new to fasting, but yeah, I haven't done, well, I've never done ADF. So early in the morning here. So because I'm keeping my calories zero, usually when I fasted before I used bone broth, but I'll talk about all that. Yeah, so first day, and then I have to, one of my side gigs is it's a physical job. So that should be interesting. But after, I'm only doing 4 or 5 hours of that. And then I can come home and rest if I need to, or just, because I'm not sure how it will go, but I'm so excited and I'm so pumped. And yeah, just I feel like, weirdly enough, I feel free. I don't have to worry about how much, what, all that kind of stuff, food-wise. It just feels really free. And then I can plan for what I'm going to eat tomorrow, because I have created a plan that's pretty flexible for me. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to do a weigh-in tomorrow morning. I'm going to do a weigh-in Tuesday morning, Thursday morning, and Saturday morning, because those will be the mornings that just before I break my fast. So anyway, here I go. Deborah here. It's August 2nd, 2022, and it's my day 3 of alternate day fasting. I made it through the whole day. I'm almost at the 40-hour mark. So I don't feel hungry at all. And yesterday, my body's used to going without food till between 10 and 1. I naturally intermittent fast, and when I'm working, I don't eat until after I'm done my physical job, which is usually around between 12 and 1. So my body's used to that. But what happened was, by like 5 o'clock, and I had only had water and coffee and sparkling water. It was like, yo, what's up? So I just worked through that. And what I was doing, what really helped me was I was following that chart about what happens to your body at each stage of the fast. So at the 24-hour, or about the 20-hour mark, between the 20-hour and the 24-hour, it was a mental game. I wasn't craving anything. It was just, I don't know, it was a physiological thing I could feel myself going through. And simultaneously, I was having all this spiritual, I was like, not purging, but yeah, I felt like I was in this massive detox. And yesterday was August 1st, and that was when the triple conjunction was like peaking out. We were having like crazy thunderstorms and lightning. But I felt so convinced, I feel so solid that I'm on the right path. And maybe I'll share more of that. But anyway, celebrating day 3. I'm still fasting, having my coffee. Yeah, I'm not hungry. But what my plan is, because yesterday part of the thing was, what am I going to eat? Anyway, I decided what I'm going to do is, I've been craving like fruit and avocados. So weird. I was like yesterday, what am I going to eat? So I'm going to go to town. I live in a tiny little town. So the next nearest town is where there's some stores and stuff. So I'm going to get a booster juice, the tropical tornado with a scoop of whey powder. So excited. And then I'm craving avocado, so I'm going to plan to make a really huge salad and stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to share my weight. So Max baby love. My fur baby is like, Mama, love me. Which he is so loved, this little guy. Okay. So day 1, I forgot to, my future me is going to be doing a like introduction video and kind of go through all this, because I figure I'm going to just record little bits each day and then put it all together, right? So at the end of it, I'll be introducing it. Anyway, so on July 30th, which was my first day, I weighed in at 189.4, which is I'm sure it's my biggest ever, even bigger than when I was 9 months pregnant with my second baby, who is big. And I'm 5'3", and I'm pretty small frame, so it's painful for me to have this much weight on my body. Anyways, that being said, so today, so July 30th, 189.4. Today, 186.8. Holy shit, what's that? 2.5 pounds? A little bit more than 2.5 pounds. Damn. This girl is happy. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is just go on with my day. And I don't know if I'll do any video clips, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Just broke my fast. 40 hours. Booster juice. Tropical tornado. Seriously. But you know what? I wasn't really that hungry, but I want to keep my eating window still 8 hours, because I don't like to keep it to like 12 hours because I would just eat. So typically, you know, all my eating issues are like, I need discipline and structure. So 8 hours. So now it's, I think, almost 9. So now I'll stop eating at 5 and just plan out my meals. Because if I were to say, oh, I'll just stop eating at 7 or 8, those last 2 hours, I would just be like, oh, I can eat chocolate and da 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 da. So I really want to do this. And then I think it works out that after my 8, I'm using an app, I'll share with it. After my 8 hours, then when I begin my next fast tonight, it'll be another 40 hours. So I think it's going to be consistent. Anyway, cheers. Feels so awesome. Hi guys, it's still day 3. So I had my booster juice smoothie, which was so luxurious, the whole like drinking that. But then it was so, I felt like I had like a sugar rush and I felt really full. That was something I noticed. But then I came, now I'm home, and then I had a big huge salad. I'll put a picture of that. With tons of greens, green onion. I had avocado, olives, rice, and chickpeas. So that was so good. Oh, I think I'm going to do the exact same thing for dinner because the rice that's left over won't last until my next feast day. So just figure I'll use it up. And it was so good that I can totally eat that again. I might, instead of the chickpeas, I have some meatballs that I made. It's like pork and beef, I believe. And they're super yummy, so maybe I'll use that as my protein. And I'm not tracking my calories right now, but I think I'm going to intend to do that down the road because there was somebody who I watched on their video. I think it was Rachel. Anyway, came up with this formula of how to figure out how many calories to eat on your feast days. But for right now, at least for the first week, I think I'm just going to acclimatize to the fast feast, and then work towards that. But I just feel, I don't know, heavy. Oh, because I ate some, it was like an apple crisp pie kind of thing. It was super sweet. I don't know. I ate it, but it wasn't really like that great. It was just available. So I know that in the future, cutting out stuff like that, it wasn't even emotional eating. It was just like, oh, it's there. But so, yeah, and I just wanted to kind of reflect. I had some chance to reflect on my fast day yesterday and just share kind of my thoughts around it. So, I worked in the morning till early afternoon, and then when I came home, I was tired physically from the work, and then I ended up having like a super hot shower, and then I had a super hot bath. I just feel like I needed to soothe my muscles. My body is really like protesting the amount of fat that's on my body. It's really painful for me to carry around this much weight. So, and then on top of that, so I was tired physically from the work, and I ended up just like crawling into bed and resting. And I'm so grateful that I had that opportunity. And because what happened was I was processing the physical stuff, the physiological, and then there was this emotional component, and I'm working through some spiritual stuff as well. Man, it was like a trip zone here, but it's good. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like that first fast day, to give yourself permission to rest. Like, and as I'm finishing off my eating day for day 3 and going into my day 4, which is fasting, I'm starting to mentally prepare myself for that. And I've just made room so that if I need to rest a lot, I can do that. But I think too, what I'm going to do is at some point start to condition myself on my fast days to just walk, like gentle walking. Because while the resting is really good, I don't want that to become habitual, fast. Oh, just sleep all day. So like I said at the beginning somewhere, try to utilize those fasting days to nourish myself with spiritual things. I am doing some different things around that, some astrology and some financial kind of spiritual work. Yeah, so doing that, and I think it's around 2:30 right now. I'm going to plan to have my last meal at 5, and then I'm fasting till Thursday morning where I'm going to get on the scale again. So I don't know, this is going to be a mishmash of random thoughts and whatever. Just put it together. I don't know how it'll turn out, but anyways, off I go, and I'll just share again as it comes up. Okay. Good morning, world. It's Deborah here. So today is day 4. So it's my fast day. It's my second fast day. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm just getting ready to go to my side gig job, I call it, but it's the physical job. And I feel great. I stopped eating yesterday. I think it was like 4:30 or something like that, because I had my last meal, which I thought, oh, it's 4:30, I'll eat this, and then I'll eat again at 6 or 5, because to me, I thought it was a small portion. But I made the decision to stop there, because I kind of did a calculation, a rough and dirty calculation of how many calories I'd had at that point. And it was about 2,200, I think. And I thought, that's good. I'm good. It was the first time. I was like, oh, I'm so proud of myself. So then, so I stopped then, started fasting. And so I'm still fasting, obviously. And I've been watching some, just kind of educating myself more and more. And I watched a podcast with Jen Stevens. And so I made the conscious decision to do like a squeaky clean fast. Including no flavored water, no flavored sparkling water, nothing, just water, coffee. I don't drink tea, but I could have it. Black coffee, spring water, and unflavored sparkling water. I like Pellegrino. So, and the way she explained it made total sense to me. And I was like, why? I mean, this is for me, right? This is the plan. And I'm building this foundation. I'm going to share it on Sunday. I'm going to make kind of my future me introduction to this video and sort of explain the building blocks that I'm using to build my foundation for this lifestyle. So it's really coming together, and everything is resonating with me. But anyways, I'm in today. Today is August something. It's day 4, whatever. I started July 31st, so that's when. Oh, August 3rd. yeah, so that's my plan. So today it's just, I'm on my second coffee. I've had a fairly big, maybe, I don't know, 2 liters of water so far. And I'll bring all my water. Oh, and I'm not even having that electrolyte powder that I was using because it's got stevia in it. And I just don't, I'm just going hardcore because a lot of my why, which I'm going to share, is to heal my body. And if I'm not getting into a true fast, then it's not meeting my expectations of why I'm doing this, right? Everybody's different, I get that. But for me, I want to be in a true fasted state. And no, in my mind, there's not like, there's no other option. I'm doing a squeaky clean fast. That's my commitment to myself. So yeah, I'm going to just make sure I have tons of water with me and pace myself. I feel great now. And I know my second day when I was doing my fast, around the 20 to 24 hour mark is when I think that's the mental gymnastics that I need to prepare for. So yeah, I'm going to pull it together. You got to go deep, which I am going to do. But then I know I'm doing more and more research, and everybody's body is different, but generally speaking, you switch into autophagy around the 24-hour mark, and I kind of felt that shift. And then it's time for me to go to bed. So I want to really honor and celebrate the fact that that's what's going on in my body and focus on that rather than, this is so hard. I'm just changing my mindset around this because it's so working for me. I know it's only day 4, but I feel just like I won the lifestyle lottery, the lifestyle choice lottery. I really do. So, oh yeah, and then I'm going to talk more too about the structure that I'm building for myself and share all that. But today is today. Yay. So day 4, here I go. Maybe I'll do another video later. I'm also like having some real hair issues. But I might do a video at some point just talk about my hair journey because it's cray. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm just dealing because I have a goal there too. And then tomorrow morning I step on the scale. Anyways, guys, I hope everybody has a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Hi, guys. It's still day 4, and I'm about just over 27 hours into my fast. So just wanted to kind of share some things that I'm noticing. First of all, this is my second full fast because I'm on day 4. So the one from Monday and the one from today, I think like I feel my body is handling it way better. I had so much energy earlier. I was like just amazed at the energy I had, the stamina, the endurance. Like while I was at work, I felt really good. I still feel like really good. I'm so grateful that I found this because it feels like a perfect fit for me. And I know that my body is adjusting. I notice the difference. And a couple of things that I did notice earlier was a little bit of heartburn. It was nothing major. I just thought, oh, that's interesting. And then it passed. I just sipped water. I didn't guzzle water during that sensation. And then also my stomach my abdomen was like bloated and I felt gassy. So but that's good. I think that's an indicator that things are moving around and healing and all that stuff. So that's positive for me. And I'm just still sipping on my dinner, which is spring water. And I haven't had the flavored sparkling water, and also I didn't use my electrolytes. And everything was really great. So, yeah, that's that. I'm tired, and wish I had a little bit more energy to do some things that I wanted to get done, but that's okay. I'm giving myself permission to really just do what I need to do, rest. And tomorrow I have another physical day at work, and then again on Friday. So yeah, I just want to make sure that I can, keep up with that schedule. Tomorrow's my feast day, so I'm gonna break my fast probably around 8 or 9, which will put me at the 42-hour mark, I think. So I'm going to break my fast with a booster juice again. I really enjoyed that, and I'll be at work during that time, so I'll just sip it, and it won't feel heavy, while I'm working. I really don't like to have food in my stomach when I'm doing that kind of physical work, but I don't want to wait another 4 or 5 hours, like till 1. I think that might be too much. Anyway, that's the plan. And then I'm craving a sushi bowl or sushi. So I was contemplating, will I just go buy some sushi? But I think what I'll do is just make a homemade sushi bowl with rice and soya sauce and green onions and avocado. And I'm going to pick up some of the seaweed paper and just cut that up and put it in there. I'm so excited about that. And also I'm craving eggs with toast. So I don't know which one will win over for the first meal. Maybe I'll have a couple of eggs and some toast after, like for dinner, I guess. Yeah, so I'm so excited about this. I feel like even though it's day 4, I feel the momentum. I feel so encouraged by this because I know that the health healing part that's going on right now is so important for my body. And then I know I can eat tomorrow. It's really not that difficult for me, at least. I mean, I can only speak for right now. And yeah, so I really like to, as I'm building this structure and sort of how I want this to play out for myself, I'm going to share it in my future or when I do my introduction to this video, kind of what I've put together for myself, and I'm really excited. It's totally a perfect fit for me, I think. And then I'm also going to stay flexible and be, I don't want to be like super hyper strict, so I've built in some strategies around that, but also be open to change if something's not working or whatever. But I really feel excited about the plan that I'm putting in place. Yeah, so I'm going to close this out as day 4, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, world. Today's day 5 of my alternate day fasting, and I just broke my fast with my booster juice. Yay, love it so much. So I fasted for 40 hours and 20 minutes. And it was good. I had a hard time sleeping. I'm not sure what that was about, but anyway, and then this morning I just feel like a bit toxic-y. I feel really bloated, and I'm not sore, so it's weird. I feel actually less sore than normal, which is awesome, especially because I've been working a lot, but I do feel toxic-y. So I know my body's changing, cleaning, detoxing, and it's all part of the process. It's just that, you know, I don't like feeling bloated and all that after a 40-hour fast. I was like, but I know my body, I'm just establishing this, and so it's all good. So today I'm going to have my booster juice, and I'm going to work. I'm only going to work probably 4 hours. And then, yeah, so then I'll get my stuff that I want. I really want this sushi bowl thing, and so I'll probably show a picture or something of that later. Tomorrow should be interesting because it's Friday, and I'm going to work, and then I'm going out of town with my son and my daughter-in-law and my grandbaby, and because they're running in it's not a marathon, it's like they run up a mountain and then run down the mountain and they get awards and stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to be going with them. We're leaving around 3 or 4. I'll be like well into my fast, but I'm just going to be straight up, you know, because there's usually a lot of food around that, and we're going to be on the road. And then I'm just going to plan to break my fast on Saturday, because we're just going Friday, coming back Saturday after their race. And so I think I'll bring bananas, something like that, to break my fast Saturday morning, and then we'll probably get fast food along the way. Yeah, so, and that's fine. I kind of like how that's gonna play out. I just know that I'll probably be tired on Friday, and then I'm pretty much watching the baby, and he's pretty active, so I'll be like, baby, let's go have a nap. No. Yeah, so that's today. Oh, I got on the scale. I'm 185.8. Oh my God. So that's 3.6 pounds in 5 days. That's crazy. I don't know if that's going to be like I don't think it's going to be the usual. And I think next week, after I've become regular with this, we'll level out or something. Because, yeah, I'm still going to get on the scale on Saturday. I'm actually bringing my scale in my bag because I don't want to miss that. I love statistics and data and comparisons and stuff like that. So I'm just bringing my scale, and because then Saturday will be my week 1 complete, and then I think, yeah, something like that. Anyway, here I go. I'm going to go do a little bit of running around. I'm going to enjoy my tropical tornado. It's so good. Such a nice way to break my fast, I find. Eventually, I'm going to get all the stuff that I need to make my own, because why not, right? So, yeah, that's it. I don't know if I'll do another video later. Just feel I feel sluggy, and yeah. Anyway, I will talk later at some point. Yeah, okay. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Anyways, the end of day 5. Woo. It was a really good day. it was a weird day. It was weird in the sense that it was busy, and I had started the day with my booster juice and then went to work, and that carried me through. I think that was around 8:30. That carried me through till around 11, and then around 11:15 I was like so hungry. It was crazy. So I left work, got a 6-inch steak sub, and then went back to work and continued. And that was a little bit intrusive because usually when I eat I can go at least 4 hours, but anyway, doesn't matter. That's what the situation was. Yeah, so I ate that. I felt really good, and I worked hard today. Like, physically, this job is super demanding, so it's funny because I do really well when I'm fasting. Anyway, then I did some more running around, and then I got all my stuff for my sushi bowl, so I didn't film it. I just took some pictures, so I'll show you that. It was so good. Oh my God. And the thing is too, I'm finding with this is I'm craving like whole foods. It's like my body knows, okay, we need some of this, we need some of that. So that was really great. So I enjoyed that, but from my rough and dirty calculations in terms of calories, my entire eating day was at that point 22 or 2300 calories, and that's working for 4 hours, pretty physical. And I thought that was the first time that I noted that, okay, don't get too stuck on the calorie number, because I was full, almost probably even a little bit beyond that full. And I thought, yeah, I'm not going to push myself. If I'm, I get a little bit, I want to do this so right, I want to make sure I get it right. So I'm a little still caught up in the number game, but I'm just going to relax and let that play out. I just want something as a gauge. Anyway, all that to say that I finished that meal, and that was around 4:30. So I just closed my eating window, which was, what's that, 7.5 hours thereabouts. And I feel really good about that. So definitely not going to get too caught up in the numbers, but from the kind of structure that I came up with, and it's great on paper until you live it out in real life. So, and that's what I'm going to do. Start with that and just let it happen organically. So I just don't want to undereat, and I don't want to overeat, because I'm really putting in all commitment and all, like, I'm just down with this. So I just want to get it right. And I guess that's just trial and error. Anyway, so eating wise, had a really good day. I just felt like there was a little bit of pressure with work and stuff. And then, so tomorrow's my day 6, going out of town. And I talked to my kid and just explained it. He's like, yeah, that's great. So we're just planning on fun stuff to have for Saturday. And then Sunday fasting again. And I'm doing the true alternate day fasting, because originally when I started this, I thought, oh, I'll just have 2 eat days, like Saturday and Sunday will be eat days. But I've just decided I don't want to do that, because I'm establishing this routine. And I think 2 eat days, kind of in my mind, what's happening is I'm thinking of it like a cheat day, and that has always messed me up. Always, always, always. So I'm just going to keep doing it, alternate days, and just go from there. yeah, like I said, I want to build a solid foundation in terms of my fasting protocol, my eating. You know, I don't want to get too bogged down in numbers and stuff like that, because I know it's not a great thing. But in the sense of building that kind of understanding, I need to know, like, because I don't want to eat. I just don't. I'm so done with the crazy mindset, and maybe I'll be able to articulate it, how it plays out for me. And so that's why I'm making these decisions for me, because we all have our own little, you know, eccentricities and quirks and things like that. So I think the whole point of this is really like creating a model that works for you, you know, and that's what this day and age is about. Like, just be you, and doesn't matter what the other kids on the block are doing. You know what I mean? So, and that's what I am doing, but I'm vocalizing it. So I'm sharing my thoughts out loud to the world, but that's okay. If this helps other people, that's great. Or we're just all a crazy mess. But yeah, I find this like really fun. And then Saturday, I guess, or Sunday, I'll put this whole, because I'm going to do it. This is my week 1, I guess. And then just put it out there on the YouTube land. But yeah, so into my fast, there was one little moment where I was like, maybe I do want something else. But I was like, no, because I have this app. So as soon as I hit start fast, that's it. I want it to just click in my mind. Done. The other thing I did too was I live in Canada, so we have there's this product called Cleanse More. And it's like a gentle, it's not a laxative, but it helps to get things moving, you know what I mean? Because I noticed, was it yesterday? I had this kind of bloating and gassy feeling in my abdomen. So I suspect with all that long period of time that I'm in that autophagy, things are getting sloughed away. I just want to make sure I, you know, get rid of all that stuff, because I don't want that hanging out in my belly. Yeah, okay, so day 5 closing out. Bye, guys. Good morning, world. It's Deborah. Today is day 5. Damn. Feeling so good. I slept really well last night. And I'm about 16 or 17 hours into my fast. So I fast all day today. Today's Friday. Then I'm going out of town. So I'll break my fast tomorrow and do my weigh-in, because I'm bringing my scale. Yeah. For me, it's about tracking the statistics. It is what it is. Yeah, so I've got tons of water. I've had 1 coffee. I'm bringing another coffee with me to work. I feel like I probably don't need the second coffee, but just in case, right? Then I'll have one, because I want to just pump out my 4 hours, then go do some running around, come home and get ready. And then I'll be in the truck for a couple hours. And then, yeah, sleep will come at some point, you know? But I was kind of reflecting, and there's only about really 4 or 5 hours during my 40-hour fast that I really have to dig deep. And it's usually in the evening, which is going to be probably a bit chaotic today. But, you know, these are going to be challenges that come up in life. And I just want to, I've gotten really strong, and I've mentally prepared myself for today. I think that's probably 80% of the work, is that mental preparation. This is really it's a mental game. I call it mental gymnastics, but yeah, it really is. And yeah, just thinking about kind of what is required is like a very detailed, defined why. And once you establish that, and also 1,000% commitment, like what I call the no option zone, you just freaking sit down, determine what it is, why it is, like what is motivating you to do this. That's the game. And then you just execute. Deal with the, I'm all like warrior girl today because I've had to like really focus. What challenges will I face? How will I meet them? I have a Virgo moon, so I'm very like, steady Eddie, just strategic and implement plans and stuff like that. And I think that's where I failed a lot of times before. Not failed, but didn't reach my ultimate goal. I didn't know what. I just say, oh, I want to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. This time around, like I'm done. I'm done with the crazy diet train. I know I probably said this in my other ones, but I really am. And like, yeah, just the effects that has had on me physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's just taken its toll. I'm like 0 done. And this plan is like, and it's me. It's like I've designed it for me. It feels so good. I feel like so empowered right now. I don't know, it's hard to put into words, but I love it. I love where this is going. I love everything about it, putting it together, executing it, doing these videos. This is part of my accountability program, or part of the accountability is, knowing I got to wake up and I'm putting this together because, well, it's fun for me. Also, but the accountability part, and that's another huge component to implement into your why. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know where all that came from, but and it feels good to say it out loud. Really, it does. So I'm going to work and just waiting for my coffee, and then I'm going to head out and then just go about my day. I'm going to try to find my time tonight because I like this check in the morning, check it at night. It's starting to feel nice to me. And then, so tomorrow is going to be really busy because at 7 a.m. we leave to go to the race, and then the kids start the race at 8. And then they're done at, I think, 10:30. And then we head back home. So I'll find some time. And yeah, so that's it. Everybody have a freaking awesome day. Hello world, it's Deborah here. So it's still day 5 and it's just after 3. So I'm just putting together my last minute things to head out of town. And I just wanted to kind of give a little update on the day and how I'm feeling. And I'll have to close this out because later I just won't have the space to do anything. So today was a good day. But what I really noticed was that I was hungry. So really for the first time in the 5 days where I've felt like this kind of consistent hunger, achy hunger, and I was really physical, or really worked hard today physically. So, but I've done that every other day. So I'm not sure. The only thing I can think that it may be is that yesterday which was my eat day, I ate so much rice in that last, in my sushi bowl. And I was actually really hungry yesterday around 8:30 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, now I got to go like 40 hours. And it's just lingering, that hunger. So, and I'm just keeping myself busy. And I figured tonight we'll just be talking and busy. And I brought a big bottle of Pellegrino. So I'm looking forward to that because that will fill me up. And then I get to eat tomorrow. But the thing is, we're going to go shop. Where we're going is out in the boonies. So on our way there, I'm going to go pick up like what I'm going to eat in the morning. And then apparently there's just like food trucks and vendors and stuff like that at the event. But anyways, I want to have some healthy things. I think I'm just going to grab some fruit and that. Anyway, what I was thinking was that I'm going to try to incorporate more protein into my last meal of my eat day. And I don't know, just try that because I think all those carbs were just too much. I did have the shrimp tempura, but that was negligible in terms of protein. It was, yeah, so just taking note of that. And I'm so glad that I have Saturday and Sunday to just rest my body because I think, I felt like I really pushed hard this week. And then I'm also going to look at next week because I'm going to have my eat days will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I just don't know how to put that together in terms of eating because I can't really eat and then work, or I don't want to. But then I'm at work till 1. So I'm going to try to come up with some kind of a plan around how to do that, or just bring food with me, like fruit maybe. I don't know. Anyway, something that I'm thinking about. So so excited I'm so close to my week 1. Oh, it was so good. This was so good for me. And yeah, just other than today, really tired. Well, I've kind of been tired at this time of the day. Normally I'm tired anyway, but I also noticed that my pain, or like my physical achiness, is getting less and less. I noticed today as well that I had more stamina. Not as much as yesterday or my other fast day, but I'll take any incremental change in that aspect of my life. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, so that's it, guys. It's Friday night, and I will check in probably tomorrow at the event. I'll have my grandbaby, but I'll grab a minute or two and just, because I'm going to do my weigh-in tomorrow too. I packed my scale. All right, guys, so I hope everybody has a freaking awesome weekend, and I will touch you tomorrow.